Now, this is my favorite part, and I talk about this all the time. Where are men's teachers? Where are they? To teach men what needs to be done inside and outside of the bedroom. Let's get into this. Parents. We just got to start off with mom and dad. What did they ever teach you about sex, per se? How to protect yourself from getting, somebody pregnant, or don't have sex. For the most part, mom and dad, they're not really the kind of resources we could turn to for information about pleasing, your girlfriend or your wife in bed sexually for the gents. Besides, talking to parents for most of us can be uncomfortable to learn about these subjects. Mom, Dad, how did you? Okay, never mind. I don't want to know. I was brought here by the stork, right? Test tube baby. Okay, good. Friends. Friends really can't be our teachers either. To say that people today know more about sex than, anybody else did, from school. They might know about sex, but it's the quickie, the pump and dump, porn, etc. In hindsight, many of us learned what we thought we knew from our friends, or like I said, maybe porn. But all too often, the information circulated lacks substance and morality. So little has changed in this regard. With a thimble of information, men and women still struggle with intimacy. We can't rely on our friends to tell us, I'm going to sit down with my friend, and he or she is going to give me a 2-hour lecture and give me everything I need to know. No, that doesn't happen. It's usually in hearsay, gossip conversations. And the younger the people are, granted, they are exposed to so much today. Oh my word. The chances are high they still don't have a clue about what I'm talking about, which is going to be shared inside Laws of the Bedroom. They should listen in. Everybody should listen in. The older your friends are, if they don't know what I'm going to be sharing inside this book, they too cannot be relied on for help. Can you see? So parents are out, friends are out. Who else is out? Oh, this is my favorite. Sexual education programs. Yeah, right. Those classes are so devoid of emotion, and no teacher could teach this stuff in a class without everyone getting naked and starting doing what I'm going to be talking about right here in this book. They'd be doing it in class. No way. That cannot be shared in the classroom. This stuff, it is hot, deep, and wet. What's more, poor judgment and a lack of discipline continue to be primary reasons for unwanted pregnancies and STDs and STIs. Classes on the mechanics of how male and female bodies work to create life are pale to discussion about passion, love, sexual urges, and emotions that can easily get out of control without self-restraint. School just isn't the place to learn what you're about to learn inside Laws of the Bedroom. And besides, they don't have the time, and the people teaching it, they don't really have the experience or the knowledge. Really. Yeah, okay, lady, teaching about sex ed. And how many orgasms have you had in your lifetime? How many trips away with your man did you go on that he planned? The hotel getaway checklist, the desert jacuzzi hotel suite getaway weekend. Yeah, give me a break. Relationship books, magazines, and coaches. Yeah. If they were doing their job, men would be pleasing women all over the world, and women would be pleased every night the way they deserve to be pleased. Unfortunately, this is not the case. Besides, magazine articles only give you bits and pieces of the whole puzzle. Who can wait for more issues to churn out more tidbits of knowledge? Books, I've never seen a book or read one which satisfactorily dealt with the subjects at hand inside this book, Laws of the Bedroom. What's more, you've heard the old saying, practice what you preach. It's hard to find people today who can give advice to others who actually follow their own advice themselves, let alone that advice is like heightened to levels that are like, I've never heard anybody talk like this before or talk about this subject. I've never even experienced. I've never. Well, unfortunately, most of today's coaches and sex gurus and relationship experts, and I mean, I've read hundreds of articles on the web from these people, and all power to them. Hey, nice job. Good job. But I'll tell you something. They lack in the real deal. It's all surface talk. It's all stuff you know. And then it ends. That's it. So for now, we're going to set aside these resources as well. And lastly, your girlfriend or your wife, guys, your best teacher in life should be the person you are in a relationship with. And that should be the person that you confide in and share your dreams with. If a man doesn't know how to please his gal, for sure, he should ask her. Ask her what she likes, how she would like to be made love to, how she'd like to be cared for. Listen up, because you will learn a lot. Because most women, they kind of know what they like. And I'm going to get into it later in the book where I talk about, introducing things to her that she's never had done to her before. Asking her what she wants. Hey, is there something you want? Or is there something that I did that you want? And then rinse and repeat. And then, of course, once in a while, throw in a little something creative. Maybe change location. That's always an easy way to break up the monotony of boredom in the bedroom. There should never be boredom in the bedroom. Now, solutions for pleasing a woman. In my heart and in my soul, guys, repeat after me, there is only one possible solution to giving a woman what she needs when it comes to pleasure. And that is to place her first in everything. First in your mind. First in your heart. First in your soul. First in your life. First in your bed. No matter how healthy a relationship is, there will be conflict from time to time. Sometimes it's all about recognizing the differences between men and women and then respecting them a little bit, supporting one another, respecting one another. If there are issues of trust, of course you'll need to work those out. You can't solve anything unless you are prepared to talk about it. She needs to know that she is important to you, gentlemen, and that she comes first. And the role should be reversed. Ladies, your man comes first. We're going to get into all of this stuff inside this book. But isn't it great to just think about the one you're with or the one you'd like to be with? You'd like to find someone. Hey, I'm going to make them my priority. And they're going to make you their priority. For more than 20 years, I have actively spoken with women, one-on-one, in group settings, in public situations, and like many of you who are in successful relationships, it's not always a bed of roses. You learn something every day from the woman in your life, don't we, guys? I want everyone who reads this book or listens to this audio program to go into any relationship with what you learn inside Laws of the Bedroom. This is an amazing accumulation of wisdom and knowledge.